Welcome to our Christmas special, everybody. We are excited to have you join us to watch us get sugar high on a bunch of hot cocoa today. We have found a bunch of different things that we can mix in with our hot cocoa, and today we are going to be trying all of these in a tournament-style taste test to figure out which mix-in is the very best to put in your hot chocolate.
In this taste test, we are really going to find out what the best mix-in for hot cocoa is, because we've got your standard stuff like the whipped cream, the candy canes, the marshmallows, and we've also got some weirder stuff like cookie butter and some chili powder. We've got everything, so we're going to know for sure what is the very best. But before we get into the taste test, at the time of recording this video, we are super close to 2,000 subscribers. So if we haven't already reached it, or also if we have, go ahead and click the subscribe button if you haven't already, because we post food reviews every single week.
All right, guys, we're ready for the first round, and we've got whipped cream versus almond extract. The way we're going to be doing this is we have 12 different mix-ins that we're going to be testing, and we're going to be testing, as you can see, 2 at a time. And the winner from each of the first rounds is going to go to another round, and then we're going to have a final round of 3 where we're going to determine the very best one.
Yeah.
So let's get started. We're going to start with some whipped cream.
All right, so as you can see, we've got some whipped cream here. We already also mixed whipped cream into the hot chocolate.
Yes, we did.
Ooh.
I'm trying to see if I can taste like the actual whipped cream.
It is a little weird that we're starting with whipped cream because it doesn't have a super strong flavor like some of these other things we're tasting today. So it just kind of like makes it a little extra creamy maybe.
But I bet when we try this one, we are probably going to be able to tell a big difference.
Man, okay,
So,
that's really good though.
that's like
that is
super
very good.
Good hot chocolate.
And it
right
might
there.
just be the hot chocolate we're using. We're using Nestle Rich milk chocolate, right?
Something like that.
Which I think is good on its own, but I'm assuming the whipped cream makes it a little better.
Definitely. All right, so almond extract. This kind of has like a cherry flavor. Almond extract does. So.
I think what it is actually is that lots of cherry desserts or things like that, people put almond extract in it, so it kind of tricks our
makes
brains.
you think of cherries.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But of course it is actually almond extract, not cherry extract.
Okay, it's not like a huge hint of it, but I can definitely taste it in there.
It's a little subtle, yeah. I think it complements it very nicely.
It does.
I feel like
kind of surprising.
Based on the hot cocoa that we're using, it actually doesn't need whipped cream because it's already very creamy and rich. So I think almond extract works better because the flavor does complement it nicely.
I think I'm kind of leaning towards this one too.
Okay.
It's a little bit unique and I like it. So almond extract is going to move on.
So one of the classics is already out. And I mean, you could probably just put some almond extract in your hot chocolate and then add some whipped cream on top. And that would make it even better.
Best of both worlds.
Next up, we've got our round of classic mix-ins. We've got candy cane over here and marshmallow over here. These are definitely the two most popular. So I'm sad that we have to get rid of one of them, but it must be done.
All right, let's start with the marshmallows. And we have giant size because the store was all out of the small ones. I guess everyone else is getting small marshmallows for their hot cocoa.
Interesting texture, right? It's like not more creamy, it's more fluffy.
It's not as smooth, but it definitely has different tastes. I would say more sugary.
Yeah, which
not surprising.
Isn't necessarily a good thing because we use rich hot cocoa mix with milk.
Yeah.
Let's see how the candy cane does. We've got the candy cane here sitting. Oh wait, is this unwrapped?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Okay. It looked like it had wrap on it still. We dissolve candy canes into the hot chocolate, and then we also have one sticking out here.
I like the way that smells. A little pepperminty flavor.
Yeah, perfect amount too, I think, in mine
I like
at least. It's subtle again, kind of like the last round, but it's just the right amount.
I definitely go for the peppermint candy cane on this one.
Yeah, I don't know why mint goes so well with hot chocolate, but I guess mint and chocolate have always kind of
They work
gone
well
along
together, yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm definitely saying I like the candy cane better.
In agreement
so
there.
that's gonna move on.
Okay, we're ready for round 3. We've got caramel versus butterscotch chips, and we're gonna see which one's better.
I hope the caramel wins. Well, I expect the caramel to win. I guess I don't really care.
Just like caramel better?
I don't care which one wins. I mean, if the butterscotch tastes better,
then it's better.
then it's better.
Yeah, so we added a fair amount of each of these because we want it to make sure that it really tastes like the mix-in.
Did I add enough? I'm adding more.
It doesn't. Just after I say that, I don't know. You added quite a bit. Here, I guess give me a little bit more too. Maybe it's just not a good mix-in because you can't really taste it that much.
Yeah, man. I think we messed up. We should have gotten like some gross hot chocolate for this taste test. So we could see which one actually made it better. Because this hot chocolate is already so good by itself.
Yeah. And we did make it with milk, which does make a difference too, because it's pretty rich that way.
And to think we were thinking about using Steven's hot chocolate for this.
Good thing we didn't.
There would, like, I don't think anything can even make Steven's hot chocolate better.
I still like that. It is a little bit different than regular. Oh, you can see like a bunch of the caramel syrup at the bottom of that. It's pretty good. It's a little bit different, but not a lot different than the regular hot chocolate.
Now the butterscotch, that actually totally changed the color of this. And you can really smell that. Okay, I think this one is going to taste pretty strong. So, this is certainly a stronger flavor than the caramel, but is it a better flavor? Ooh. Ooh. Now that I got some more caramel, I think maybe for the next round we're just going to have to add a little bit more caramel to the hot chocolate, but I think that is a better flavor than the butterscotch.
I like the caramel better too.
Okay, so these are actually two like pretty similar tasting items, but I'm going to say just barely the caramel is better.
Yep.
Now we're on to a pretty interesting one. We've got Heath Toffee Bits over here and fudge covered Oreos over here. I don't know who said that these would be good in hot chocolate, but I just think they're good plain, which is why we added them in hot chocolate in hopes it would make it better.
Yeah.
I'm actually more excited to try the Toffee Bits though. That seems really interesting to me.
So do you want to try those first? Or best for last?
Let's do best for last.
Potentially best for last.
This made it super dark on top at least.
That's a dark chocolate?
It looks like dark chocolate now, yeah.
Wow. I kind of like that because I got a little piece of cookie when I drank it.
And it
You gotta
actually,
chew it up.
it actually really did change the flavor of it. And you know what it tastes like?
Oreos.
Oreos. Like chocolate Oreo cookie hot chocolate now. Which is just like really good.
That does taste really good. And I really like the little cookie bits that you get when you drink it.
Wow, yeah. That's nice.
All right, gotta purge the mouth for a second.
Purge, you mean palate cleanse?
Okay, how about the Heath Toffee? Whoa!
Oh my goodness. That is like, I feel like the queen drinking that. It's very sophisticated. Much more than just like this super sugar overload Oreo one.
That's the most distinct, I think, flavor so far.
Wow, it's so interesting because it gives the chocolate a nutty flavor. It tastes like nut hot chocolate.
Okay, I really like this one, but I don't think that I like it better than this.
No way. What's even in toffee, by the way?
Okay,
like, what is toffee? A little bit of a chocolatey, a little bit of a nutty flavor, but I'm not sure exactly
maybe
what it is. But I do know one thing, that this is really good. The Heath Toffee Bits in your hot chocolate. You gotta try it, guys.
That's going on. All right, it's time for the round of spices. We've got chili powder over here versus pumpkin spice on this side. So Thanksgiving versus Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
Let's start with the pumpkin spice.
Okay, yeah, I'm less scared of this one, so yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, and we added, I would say, about half teaspoon of each of these, so it's a fair amount.
I'm hoping it wasn't too much, especially for the chili powder.
I can really smell that pumpkin spice.
That's tasty.
I wonder if it's maybe a little, well, no, that's not too much.
No, I don't think so. You know what is cool about this? I actually feel like we added the right amount because it's like, I could order this from some sort of restaurant.
Fancy restaurant?
I mean, not even fancy one, but I could order this from somewhere, and if this is what they gave me, I'd be like, yeah, that's pumpkin spice hot chocolate, yeah. Okay, so I think that one's really good.
Yeah. Some people suggested to put this in. That's why we decided to do it.
So
we're gonna see if it was a good or a bad idea.
So I think they're talking about Mexican hot chocolate, which I actually do enjoy, but I think there's a little bit of, there's more that you put into Mexican hot chocolate, and it's not probably as much chili powder as we put. So we shall see. Huh.
It's definitely got a little spice to it.
It's not bad.
No,
I mean, I definitely get more chili powder flavor than spice.
It's just kind of an interesting variation on your hot chocolate.
It does kind of, it's more the thought of it that makes me not like it rather than the actual taste, especially the aftertaste, because when I taste it, it's like, yeah, I'm drinking hot chocolate, and then the aftertaste, like in my breath, I smell chili powder, and I'm like, that's not right, I just drank hot chocolate. So
if you like a little bit of spice when you're, in your food or whatever, it's actually pretty good. It just gives a little bit of a kick, but I would say that just comparing the two, I don't like it as much as I like the pumpkin spice. This one over here just...
Yeah, no way.
It just tastes really nice.
Pumpkin spice is a lot better. I mean, if you like spicy stuff a lot, I have a cousin that I would probably recommend this to.
Go for the chili powder.
But we're saying pumpkin spice is better. We are finally on to our last matchup of the first round, and I say finally because our stomachs are feeling very full by now of hot chocolates. This is rich stuff,
yes,
but we must press on. So we've got Nutella over here and cookie butter over here. So this is Biscoff cookie butter. So it's like those little airplane cookies that you get. It's the like peanut butter version of that kind of.
This is kind of crazy stuff.
Peanut.
We've had this in ice cream, and I think that's the only thing I've ever had it in was mixed in with ice cream. So I'm interested
let's
to
try
see.
this one first.
Holy moly! How much did you put in there?
My goodness gracious.
That like is super thick.
I feel like
it was like eating a cookie almost.
I feel like that would be really good if we hadn't already drank like 12 cups of hot chocolates.
I think the taste is actually really good, but
I'm trying not to be biased here.
Overpowering.
Yeah, wow.
It tastes really, I think it tastes really good.
It tastes very good, but yeah, that texture is like,
woo-wee.
It is the thickest, creamiest hot chocolate you will ever drink.
How much did you put in there, seriously?
I put a spoon, like
a spoonful?
I used this spoon, so it's not huge.
Okay.
And I put
like
one
a heaping spoonful?
No, I mean...
But a good size.
Just a decent, normal size spoonful. So.
That's what I did with the Nutella, so
okay.
See how that does. That one is a little bit thicker than the other ones too, but not anything close to what the Biscoff cookie one is.
I do like that hazelnut flavor in there. I've always felt that Nutella is a little bit, I don't know, like they call it a hazelnut spread, but I really feel like it's more of a chocolate spread than hazelnut.
It's chocolate hazelnut. Yeah, I don't.
But
really
I feel
know
like
what's in there.
chocolate first, hazelnut second, not hazelnut chocolate spread.
According to the ingredients, it's hazelnuts first and then cocoa.
Oh, dang. Okay. But sugar is very first.
Sugar is the first ingredient.
Yeah. Okay. Really try to not let the fact that you already drank 12 cups of hot chocolate to influence this, because this is a little bit too rich for me right now. The cookie butter.
I'm gonna say I like this one better.
Okay.
It's unique, and I think it's just really tasty.
I'm going to say the cookie butter is better.
And I don't even like airplane cookies, like Biscoff airplane cookies that much.
Goodness.
But that stuff's legit.
Comment down below if you like airplane cookies like me. I think they're really good.
No. All right, guys, we were going to do 2 more rounds, but we decided that it was not worth our health. So we are instead just going to do 1 more round. As you can see, we've got all 6 of our first round winners here, and so we're going to be taste testing them basically all together, and we're going to determine which one of these is the very best. So,
oh boy. So
where shall we start?
We're supposed to do 9 more. We're not doing that, but we're still going to drink 6 more cups of hot chocolate.
Yeah, this is a lot to consume all at once.
But guys, we're about to find out what the very best hot chocolate mix-in or add-in is.
That's right.
Let's start off with the almond extract. I was going to call it almond milk.
Almond extract.
But it's almond extract.
Oh, I think you must have added a little bit more that time, because I can taste it a little bit better, and I like it better that way.
Yeah, I don't know why almond goes well with it, but...
So don't be stingy when you add your mix-ins.
Add a little bit more, well, especially I would say the almond extract, add a little bit more than you think you should.
I really like that.
And even if this doesn't win, I would still recommend trying it, because I really like that.
That's a 8 out of 10 for me.
Dang, okay, starting off very high. I'm not gonna rate it, but I'm just gonna compare it to this candy cane.
Peppermint?
Yeah, are we calling this a peppermint mix-in or a candy cane?
Yeah, same thing.
Because I bet you could get away with both. Stronger flavor.
I like that too.
I'm gonna kind of go 2 at a time here, and
it's tough, but
you know what? I was just saying how much I like the almond extract. This is better.
I think I like the mint a little bit better. Yeah.
The classic candy cane and hot chocolate is the best. Okay, almond is out. Next up is the caramel, and I added more this time than last time. So let's see how that affects the taste. Whoa, that's rich.
Okay.
Wow.
I like that I can taste the caramel better. And I definitely this time taste caramel. Last time we were like, I can't really tell if we taste it, but I like the peppermint better still. So for me, that's the top right now.
The only thing that I'm liking more about the caramel is that it is creamier. It makes the hot chocolate creamier. But the taste, I'm sticking with the candy cane.
The flavor of the candy cane.
Yeah, that was a hard decision, but caramel and almond are out. Candy cane is still in. Let's see if the Heath toffee bits.
I remember this one was super good. I really like this one.
I think I added more than last time again. And now the nut flavor is like almost a little too strong.
I like that nutty flavor. I think that's super good. This one is tough for me.
Yeah, I mean...
I want to say Heath because the flavor is just so good. It's like really rich. But then I'm like, oh man, this is just such a classic like Christmas flavor.
And I feel like it's not even like the nostalgia of it, of like, oh man, I remember drinking this years ago, whatever.
The peppermint
it's just the flavor is so good. I almost wanted it to lose because I wanted something unique to win.
Right.
But I've got to be honest, the peppermint is so good.
I think it nudges out the toffee. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna match it up with our Halloween flavor.
Yeah.
I like it, but it doesn't compare. Honestly, it doesn't compare to the peppermint.
I think this is almost the worst one we've tried so far.
It is.
Out of these ones.
Yeah, it's kind of off. It doesn't work like exactly. It's good. Like if you want a pumpkin spice like type drink, that's a really good drink. But compared to the others, these ones kind of like seem like they're made for it. This one's not quite
Get this
like
one.
that.
Get this one on Halloween.
There you go. Yeah.
During Christmas time, don't.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, now the cookie butter. This one I remember from last time.
Really thick.
Super thick and rich and creamy and
tasty.
flavorful. Can it give the candy cane a run for its money? You know what?
Super good.
I think it might.
It is super good.
Oh.
That classic peppermint taste.
You know what? There's no comparison for me.
Really?
I know which one is the best. Do we want to do a hand over favorite or?
Yep.
Okay, before we do that though, I just want to tell you guys, these are the 3 that you should try, because it's not like you're only going to drink hot chocolate once. You're going to have it many, many times the rest of your life. So, the candy cane, the Heath toffee bits, and the cookie butter. You have to try those mix-ins for your hot chocolate. They are really good. But there can only be one official winner. So,
are we going to choose the same one?
I don't know, are we? 3, 2, 1... Yeah, I guess there was a reason.
All right.
There was a reason that's the most popular. It's the classic because it is the best.
That's crazy. So candy canes weren't made for hot cocoa, right? So how did it just turn out that hot cocoa is like the classic Christmas drink and candy canes are the classic Christmas candy? And they just work perfectly together.
I really thought we were going to find something else that just like went so perfectly with the hot chocolate, and we found things that were really good, but just not as perfect as the candy cane with the hot chocolate. It just goes so well together. Okay, guys, we're gonna go recover for a little bit, sit on the couch, and let our stomachs digest all that hot chocolate. But if you enjoyed this taste test as much as we did, or even close to as much as we did, leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next week.
See ya.